So let us start our session with the case 3, that is two isotropic sources of same amplitude and in phase quadrature. So if you see in the diagram, this is your source 1. You are placing your source 1 here. You are placing your source 2 here. If these are the two sources, what will be the path difference between these two sources? In the previous session, we have talked about, if I say this is my path difference from the reference, we have already seen this is perpendicular which I have drawn. So if I say this is my path difference, this will be x and this will be x. So what things I can say? Cos of 5 is nothing but the x divided by d by 2, because this total distance will be d and this will be the d by 2. Okay, so this path difference will be d by 2 cos of 5, and this is total, I can say 2x. So if this is also, you can say d by 2 cos of 5, and this also will be the d by 2 cos of 5. So collectively you will have a total path difference, that is 2x, which is nothing but the d cos of a 5. So this I can say is equal to the path difference of these two elements. Now, if I'm considering that my, I can say, reference is the origin of the coordinate system, so I can say I have placed these two elements around this coordinates, around this origin. So this is d by 2, this is also d by 2. And if you see the phases, you will have a phase of 5 by, sorry, this will be the psi by 2 and minus psi by 2. So this is my reference, whereas I'll have this kind of the radiations E0 e raised to j psi by 2, E0 e raised to minus j psi by 2. Now this three case or third case tells us that these are the two isotropic point sources, but they are having a phase quadrature. So here you need to add that particular quadrature phase, that is pi by 4. So your this reference or this source will get added like with the pi by 4 plus psi by 2, or यहाँ पे आपका, as this is your original, you can say sources, whenever you don't you have in phase, but what will happen if it will have a quadrature phase? So you need to put that pi by 4 in addition with the psi by 2, but the sign will be the negative as you're placing around plus and minus. So lag and lead will be there. This particular source, this is source 2, which leads by psi by 2, and this will be lags by psi by 2, and that's why this particular phase difference is shown here. Now I'm interested in what? I'm interested in the total field which I'm going to observe with these two elements. So how we're talking about the total field here? So total field here will be, if I'm putting the total field, E is equal to, I can say, the field due to source 1 plus field due to source 2. So what will be the field due to source 1? I'll just comment on this. So field due to source 1 will be, as we have already seen, that this is nothing but the E0 e raised to j pi by 4 plus psi by. This is the field due to source 1. And what about the field, sorry, this is minus yahan pe. What about the fields due to source 2? So this will be E0 e raised to j psi pi by 4 plus psi by 2. Now I need to add these two things here to get the total field. So if I talk about the total field, E is equal to E0 e raised to minus j pi by 4 plus psi by 2 plus E0 e raised to j pi by 4 plus psi by 2. Okay, now I can say this is nothing but the in the form of e raised to, I can say, cos of theta is equal to e raised to j theta minus e raised to, sorry, this will be the plus minus j theta divided by 2. So I can say this is 2 cos theta is nothing but the e raised to j theta plus e raised to minus j theta. So my equation is in that form. Now I'll just put all that things over there in that equation. So my equation here will become E is equal to 2E0 cos of pi by 4 plus psi by 2. So this is my equation. Now we know that e raised to j theta plus e raised to minus j theta will be 0 in this case. Okay? So that's why you can put that things over there. Sorry, not 0. What we have seen, that is 2 of cos of theta. Sorry. So this will be the naive equation which you have got. Now if we are going to elaborate it further, we'll get this equation as that we are going to normalize this field. En is equal to, I can say, when you normalize, you assume that this is 1. So this will become cos of pi by 4 plus psi by 2. Now, what is the psi here? Psi is nothing but the phase difference or the phase of the received field. I can say this is the beta t cos of phi. ठीक है, so you put all that values over there. ठीक है, so you can put psi का value वहाँ पे. So I'll just say En is equal to cos of pi by 4 plus beta d cos of phi divided by 2. Now I'm just checking the radiation pattern for different phase shifts. As we know that our beta is nothing but the phase constant, which is 2 pi by lambda. So अगर आप यहाँ पे distance put कर रहे हो lambda by 2, what will happen? So here whenever I'm putting a distance as a lambda by 2, and I'll just put the value of जो भी आपका phase constant है. So cos of pi by 4 plus beta is nothing but the 2 pi by lambda. Then you can say this distance is a lambda by 2 cos of 5 here, and already you are having a 2 here, so you can multiply it with the 2. So here 2 will get cancelled, your lambda will get cancelled, and you will have this kind of the structure. So whatever you're getting here is nothing but the finally, I just check whether I have taken all these things. Now here I need to take care of a beta d also. So beta d, what is the beta d? Beta d is 2 pi by lambda, and then my distance is nothing but the lambda by 2. So if I say here beta and a d into lambda by 2, that this lambda will get cancelled, 2 will get cancelled. So this particular value will be pi only, and this is the pi by 4. So the final equation which I am getting is nothing but the cos of pi by 4 plus yes, pi by 2 cos of 5. So this will be the cos of pi by 4 plus pi by 2 cos of 5. So this is the radiation pattern, or this is nothing but the field, normalized field, which I am receiving when your two isotropic point sources are of equal amplitude, but they are having a quadrature of a phase. Now here I'll just put values of pi, and I'll just try what values I'm getting over here. So here I have one plot, whereas I'll just assume that my normalized field, whatever I have received, I'm just rewriting it at is nothing but the pi by 4 plus pi by 2 cos of 5. So if you put the 5 value as a 0, you know that cos of 0 is nothing but the 1. So this will become 1. So if I say my En is equal to cos of 45 plus 90 degree, which is nothing but the cos of, I can say, 135 degree. So if you calculate the cos of 135, you will get that cos of 135 is nothing but the 0.707. You can do it by yourself, so you'll understand. So I have already calculated. So cos of 135 is nothing but the 0.707. That negative sign we are just neglecting. Okay. So I have put it all the values of psi here, sorry, 5 here, and I have plotted this one for 0.7, for 30.54, 60. So this kind, and I have placed all that points along with that polar plot. So if you see here, आपका जो भी है 0 के लिए 0.7 है, 30 के लिए 0.54 है, 60 के लिए again you are having a 0. So and 300 के लिए again you are having 0. So you are going to connect all these points over there. ठीक है, आपका ये 0. ठीक है, so ये आप connect कर दीजिए. ठीक है, next you are getting 1 for 0.7 for 90, 120 के लिए 1. So connect all that points again together. So whatever you are getting here is nothing but the radiation pattern for third case, where your distance is lambda by 2. As you're going to change this distance, your radiation pattern is going to change. Okay? So this thing we have taken it only for what? For the distance lambda by 2. Now what will happen if I change the distance? So in the next case, I'm going to discuss about what will happen if I change the distance. So if distance is equal to lambda by 4, what will happen in this case? I have considered the distance as a lambda by 4, and my E normalized field, which I have seen previously, is nothing but the cos of, I can say, pi by 4 plus psi by 2. This is our equation which we have seen here. So what will be the psi in this case? This is the beta d cos of phi. ठीक है, आप अगर यहाँ पे भी वैल्यू पुट करते हो विल बी ओके, नॉट एन इशू. सो आई एम जस्ट पुटिंग d is equal to lambda by 4. You know that beta is nothing but the 2 pi by lambda. So if you put all these values over here, this will become pi by 4 plus psi, that is beta d cos of a 5 divided by, I can say, 2. And putting all the values here, I'll get cos of pi by 4 plus beta is 2 pi by lambda. Your d is lambda by 4 cos of 5 divided by 2. So this lambda will get cancelled. This 2 2s are 4. This pi by 4 cos of 5. So finally I have got En is equal to cos of, this is pi by 4 plus pi by 4 cos of 5. This is when I'm changing the distance to, you can say, uh, lambda by 4. So if you put all the values for 0, for 5, so here I'm considering my phi is equal to 0, and whatever I have got is nothing but the cos of, En is nothing but the cos of pi by 4 plus pi by 4 cos of 0. So as you know that cos of 0 is 1. So this will become cos of 90, which is nothing but the 0. So if you put all the values of psi over here, you will get this kind of the pattern, or you'll get this kind of the values. So for 0, I'm just putting all the values over here. So this is my phi, this is my normalized field. It is in the degree. So for 0, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330. So these are nothing but the angles. So I'm getting 0 for 0. For other values, if you put these angles, you'll get these values. So 0.38. For 90, I'm getting 0.7, not 7. Here I'm getting 0.9. Here I'm getting 0.99. Here I'm getting 1. Here I'll get 0.99. 240 के लिए आपको 0.9 मिलेगा. 270 के लिए you'll get 0.7, not 7. You'll see the repetition in the readings. ठीक है? And here you'll get the 0.11. So if I draw this pattern, I can say for 0 I have observed 0. For 30 I have got somewhere here. For 60 I have got somewhere here. 38 means close to the 4. And for 90 I have got 7, so somewhere here. For 120 again I have got 0.9. For 150 I have got 0.99, so close to 1. For 80 I have got 1. So to 110 again 0.99. For 240 I have got zero point 0.9. For 270 I have got 0.7. So if this I'm saying as like this is my 0.9, 0.8, this will be the 0.7. 300 के लिए आपको मिल रहा है 0.38, so I can say somewhere here. And for 330 again you are getting here. So if I connect from 0 to here all the points, the radiation pattern you will get is nothing but the this one. So this case is same. Your case is same, that two feeds which are of equal amplitude but are of quadrature phase shift. But you have changed the distance. This is the distance lambda by 4. Then you are getting this kind of a pattern. For a lambda by 2, you have got some different pattern. So this is all about the case